First half's almost over with, 39 seconds left. I'm just, of course, getting the stream started a little earlier. You're going to see I'm in a different spot today. The reason why I didn't go live or I couldn't go live earlier. There we go. Nice second down defense. I'm going to go ahead and give you a glimpse of what I'm going to say at halftime. It's not most of the players' fault today. We suck, Ashton G. I just said it. I gotta be careful. My 3-year-old's with me. I'm on babysitting duty while I'm doing this. Yeah, it's not the players' fault for the most part. Yeah, that Brock Bowers 73-yard touchdown. That's just lucky. It's just lucky. It happens. Amari Burney just messed up. Jason Marshall, 5-star corner. Could have been a push-off. Yeah. Jason Marshall has had a bad half. Oh, my bad, dude. Man, you're good. I'm the one that said it. He can't read. If you didn't expect this, I don't know what to tell you. Rebuilding team against championship team. Oh, they called it against. How do you pass interference and still let them wide open? That's Jason Marshall, a 5-star corner. I didn't even see pass interference, really. I mean, it is a push off. I mean, Georgia pushed off a little bit, so I mean, wow. Okay, that is a bad call. They're gonna call. They're gonna call something else for Georgia. No, you know. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, the coaches are the problem in this game. It ain't most of the players. Amari Burney, I don't know what he was thinking of just hitting it with one hand. He could have had a second interception from Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett just got lucky right there. He's gotten lucky with a couple of throws. His stats are looking amazing, but it's like 73 of it was on a bobble. Amari Burney doing something. I don't know what he was doing. Let's see. Oh, you go to a tight end right here. If I'm Georgia, 21 seconds left, second and goal. I'm going to Washington. Oh, never mind. Just go to McConkey. Just go touchdown. Just go touchdown. I believe that was a bad call though. I mean, the McConkey, he pushed off. It ain't gonna matter. You know, it ain't gonna matter when you got Billy Napier with a generic. I wouldn't even say generic. With a terrible game plan. 2 weeks in, it's been dog crap. It's been terrible. 3 points is probably the most that Florida's going to score. So I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about if they score. They can keep scoring. Patrick Toney, it's not. I can't blame too much defense on him. Hey, buddy. I can't blame too much on Patrick Toney. I blame it on Billy Napier and his generic offense. 8 games in. 8 games in, and I don't know how you look worse. You look worse. He looks worse. He looks confused. He looks clueless. Billy Napier looks clueless. And if anybody wants, I'm tired of you gotta give it time. You gotta give it time. Listen, we're giving it time. I'm not saying fire him, but he sucks. But he sucks. He sucks as a play caller. I'm just going to admit it. Like, he sucks as a play caller. Our offense and defense both look terrible. The Georgia effect isn't this strong. We're just not improving week to week. We're degressing, not progressing. Florida's degressing. That was offensive pass interference. It was, but Georgia was probably going to score somehow. I don't know. It was. Even Georgia fans will tell you. I mean, the commentators were like, that was a bad call. But again, Jason Marshall, this is where it's that 5-star, because Jason Marshall, former 5-star player, has not even played like a 3-star player. I don't know how many tackles he's missed today. I'm getting messages from other Florida Gator fans. We're just terrible. They're just a terrible team. Billy Napier, he's had 2 weeks to prepare, and his offense looks like dog shit. Like, it's bad. Like, it's bad. Listen, I've started to believe more and more on Billy Napier, but you know what? You can't coddle him for so long. You can't go, well, you can't hold the nutsack of someone and go, you're going to be okay in the future. Well, when you suck right now, you got to call them out. You got to call them out when they suck. Hey, it's not Napier's fault. I believe it is. But how anemic this offense is, I believe it is. That's where I will disagree. So I believe his offense is stagnant. I believe he's clueless. He does look clueless out there. Like there's no fire under him. What happened to this? He was supposed to be this energetic guy. He looks scared shitless down at the field. Again, I'm not one of them guys that's saying fire him and doing all this, but man, he needs to improve. Like he has not looked great. Our players aren't good enough. Officiating is a joke. Officiating, like I said, that offensive pass interference. It was. But look at him. Just look at him. He looks clueless. Like if you look at him, he looks clueless. If you want to disagree with me, that's fine. But his offense has put up 3 points. 3 points. Other teams who are not even good on offense have put up more against Georgia. I will say the offensive line is maybe not blocking the greatest. Should Kitna get in the game? No, you don't put Kitna in the game. No, you let Anthony Richardson lick his wounds after this one again. And, this is really just a stat padding at the end of the half. Florida with 2 timeouts. Again, the scare money don't make money is I have not seen it because it's more scared than anything. Just scared. Just scared to do anything. Just scared to do anything. And it's flat out just a joke. I get that Georgia's going to be way more talented, but Florida, with 2 weeks to prepare, this is what we get. Blake, we knew this was going to be a bad season. Like, bad enough, 28-3 before, at the half? I mean, come on now. 8 games in, we got to expect a little more out of this. To be honest, what else were we expecting? Improvement, week by week. Not getting embarrassed. I just did not want to be embarrassed. Florida's getting embarrassed right now. Kent State scored 13 in first half versus Georgia. Florida scored 3. Florida has scored 3. Defensive actually has not played terrible for the most part. But the offense has got to help out the defense. You got to sustain drives. They're not sustaining jack shit. Mullen is worse. Yeah. It's a talent gap. I hate hearing that. I mean, what about other teams that competed against Georgia? What was their talent like? Come on now. Come on. We just got to admit that it has not been great. It's on the coaches this game. It's not on the players. The players have done some things. Now, Amari Burney, I don't know what he was doing. Didn't help out his case very much, which Amari gets burned, Burney. I mean, they ain't nothing new. But, this talent gap. Maybe y'all are just trolling Dan Mullen. It's a mental thing at this point. I hear you, Blake. I am embarrassed. That's the thing I did not want to believe. Listen, I'm going to reiterate what I say. I never thought for a minute Florida was going to win this game. Why hasn't Kamari Wilson got on the field? Again, I don't know. I don't know. The Florida defense has not played terrible. At the end right there, Georgia did get a controversial, offensive pass interference, which was called defense for some reason. But again, Jason Marshall, it looked like he was in great position, but he never looked back for the ball. I believe if he would have turned his head a little sooner, Nate's plays suck. Let's just be honest, it does. It does, man. Listen, I have came around and started to believe a little more in Billy Napier because he is a really good recruiter. Florida's 9th in recruiting right now. Mullen could call better plays. We should get him back as OC. Listen, everyone knows that, and Billy is the guy, and he may be. It's just this game, it's bad. It's bad. 3 points? 3 points? Come on now. Your defense is actually, they picked off Stetson Bennett once. They actually tried to keep you in the game. 28 is because the offense can't sustain drives. Let me see what the offense has actually done. I had to get, because I'm not, Blake, this game sinks. Billy lost, you mean. I think Billy, he just looks confused. He really does look confused. So, let me see right here. Sorry, I'll show y'all in a minute where I'm at. Let's see, Nate equals Jimbo Fisher, great recruiter, but on-field product sucks. Is that kind of like Mario Cristobal? Like the same thing, which I think Miami stuck out a double overtime win, I believe, which is crazy. Let me see right here. 28-3. I was really hoping Georgia wouldn't score 28 before the first half, even going into the game, but Lee, it's just I believe Patrick Toney has not played and not called a bad game defensively. I think Billy Napier has called a bad game. I don't want to hear Anthony Richardson's injured. Doesn't look injured to me. He looks fine. Um, Throwing the ball like a punt earlier. I mean, he was flirting with an interception earlier. So I mean, you can't get much on the run game. That's just not really getting much blocking. Georgia's defensive line, Jalen Carter, which he's back for Georgia. He's played one hell of a game. Neighbor needs to realize this isn't Tim Tebow era SEC. And by the way, I won't be able to like really see. I might be able to see comments, but I'll try to answer 'em or look at as many comments as I can. Let's see. And Florida's got the one turnover. Like, man, that 73-yard pass. I mean, Georgia has gotten a couple of luck, I guess, of luck plays. I mean, the 73-yard touchdown, Brock Bowers, it was a tip. I mean, what can you say? You hope Florida would get those going their way, but it went Georgia's way. The pass interference that should have been called on McConkey was not. It was called defensive pass interference. I'm like, what the hell? I'm just watching now for film review. Hey, there you go. I like that. UJ is letting us stick around. I actually agree. Like, now you chalk it up. I mean, what is the thing where I saw some people talking about it. You lost the game when you go, hey, it's a 0-0 game. I think Florida does need to go out and it's a 0-0 game and just try not to be embarrassed at this point. More embarrassed. They're already getting embarrassed. But this talent gap thing, I'm sorry. I believe Florida still has talent. Georgia has more. I mean, 100%. But Billy Napier's got to do a better job. He has done he has regressed as a play caller. And I told y'all at the beginning, a lot of people ridiculed me. I've noticed a lot of people stopped. The refs are terrible in this game. Connor Johnson, they are. But I don't think I'm not even going to blame the refs because I just do not believe Florida was going to win this game anyways. But the refs have not helped out very much, especially there at the end, giving Georgia another 7. But it still would have been 21-3. Probably would have maybe kicked a field goal in field goal range. I don't know. But it still would have been a 3-possession lead. But it has not looked great. It has looked bad. But like I said, the players, man, some of the players defensively, they're playing, man. They're playing for the most part. But Patrick Toney has not called a bad defensive game. I'm going to say it like that. He's put guys in position. Even Amari Burney gave up that 73-yard touchdown run. He was in position. Do I believe Amari Burney can cover anything? No, I don't think he can cover anything. But, man, you would think a guy could just knock down a pass or at least put 2 hands up when the ball's in your face. That makes Stetson Bennett look great. I mean, it really did. It went from an interception to a 73-yard touchdown. So, I can't blame this too much on the players. Like I said, there's a couple big plays, but too much on the players. I blame this on the anemic play calling. I blame this on Billy Napier not being prepared. What happened to this preparation? The only thing I'm needing is preparation H at this point. My God, because this is about looking like a hemorrhoid of a game. We may not win any more games this season, man. Florida's got a tough schedule. The only one that really is that you want to say Florida's going to be, the winning chances is good is Vanderbilt. That's about the only one. All the other ones they're going to be tough games. So you would like to see some life out of the coaching staff. What gives me cause for concern is Billy Napier on the sideline just looks confused. I mean, I'm like, dude, you've had 2 weeks. You're supposed to be this offensive guru, and this is what you come up with. Like, it's bad play calling. It's bad play calling. And that's just what it is. It is. I mean, the players are actually playing at least. I mean, the defense has actually had a turnover. Florida's first 4 drives were 3 and out. Quit running the damn play action without a damn run game. Yeah, they ain't got nothing on a run game. And, I don't believe Richardson is hurt. I don't believe that. Um, I think that's going to be more of an excuse than anything. No, it's Billy Napier's play calling. Whatever you usually as a play caller, you have your first 15, 20 plays drawn up, and those first 15, 20 plays sucked. Four straight three and outs, guys. I mean, you're not going to win a game. I mean, you're not going to win anything with that. I don't care if it's Georgia. I don't care if it's South Carolina. You're not going to win a game when you get four straight three and outs to start a game. They need to get Kitna in at quarterback. What's up, the AJ show? But yeah, I mean it's bad, But again, I'm going to reiterate. I'm not saying fire Billy Napier as a head coach, but guess what? I can do. I can call someone out whenever I notice something's just not right. Going 4-8, guys. Was it 941 low life? Man, goodness gracious. You got to hope Florida can win 2 games. Now, this was not one of the games that I thought they could win, but my God, But I mean, like I said, if you want to, I haven't seen anybody to really say I'm wrong about Billy Napier's play calling. Plus, I did check Twitter. I tell you what, I'm mild compared to some of the people that are saying. I'm like, man, whoo. I was like, of course, the Florida fan base, they can most of the time, or not most of the time, but some. I don't think I speak for all Florida fans, but it can be a little toxic at time. Like fire them after 8 games. No, I don't believe that. I think Jack Miller is suited up though. I see Kitna and Miller time. If Andy Richardson is hurt, you go in at halftime. If you need to make that switch, go ahead and make it to Jack Miller. Let's see. Worried about FSU? I am. I am now. I am now because it's just there's no progression in play calling. There's no progression in a whole lot of stuff. And really, actually, you know what? I can see one progression, one positive note in this game. I think Patrick Toney has called a better game. I'm not going to say it's been perfect, but it's been better. I mean, sometimes players got to make a play, and some things just happen. The Amari Burney play, man, that's just you want to see Amari Burney get 2 hands on that ball. It should have been an interception, but it is what it is. Florida's picked off Stetson Bennett once. They have had some stops defensively, and you usually can't say that a whole lot. So I mean, let's see what we got right here. I don't know if they'll show defensive stats on here. No, it doesn't look like it. But Florida's rushing right now, 13 carries, 14 yards. You're not running the ball. And at this point, really, actually, that 14 yards looks better because the 2 run plays at the end. So, 6 carries, 15 yards for ETN. It's just not good. Justin Shorter leads the receivers, 2 catches, 46 yards. Anthony Richardson, 9 of 15 for 75 yards. But when you keep going 3 and out, that's all you're going to have. So, I mean, 4 straight 3 and outs, and the 5th drive was just. They got 1 first down. So, it's. I did not want to be embarrassed. That's all I was asking. Just don't get embarrassed. Don't get embarrassed off the field. Just don't do that. And they're getting beat by 25. Now, should that have been an offensive pass interference at the end? Yes. So, but it is what it is. I think that's my new saying. Again, I'm going to make t-shirts of that. It is what it is. But, was I expecting much? No. I don't think any. If you watch college football, you saw Florida, you knew that something like this was a very good possibility, 28-3 at half. So, I was just hoping to see more out of the offense, and I have not seen anything. 2 weeks to prepare. I get Georgia had 2 weeks, but Florida had 2 weeks to prepare. And you come out with 4 straight 3 and outs hanging there. Hey, what's up, Patrick O'Neal? Let him draft his own team. I should say draft. Let him recruit his own team. You guys will be fine. No, I like I said, I'm not saying. I always appreciate you coming in, Patrick O'Neal. You know what? He's actually one of the cool guys that, as a Georgia fan, that doesn't come in and rub it. I mean, he could rub it in Florida fans' face. But again, I'm not saying fire Billy Napier, but what I do want to say is I want to see some progression out of my head coach as well. And just like I want out of the players, I want to see these young guys, Shamar James, Kamari Wilson. We all expect, the freshmen, you want to see progression out of them over a period of time. You want to see the same. You want to see the same out of your coaches. And to me, Billy Napier has not done that. So, and it could be one of those mid-season slumps for him where he's just not grasping the offense, or he's just maybe still getting used to the SEC. Because, man, it's different than the Sun Belt. In all fairness, it took us / Georgia years to get to Bama level. Just don't hire a new coach and be there. Yeah, I think that is a mistake when you go 1.5 years, you're already firing a coach. You got to let them stick it out. Because this is one of them rough patches. You just want Billy Napier to learn. Like, dude, man, right now You don't want doubt to creep in for your head coach, but man, I'm looking on that sideline. I just don't see much fire from him. This guy is not. He's just over there, just looking, like, what the hell am I doing right now? So, and I would really like to see. Someone just said, or earlier about the film review. I really want to see the film review on Billy Napier. They get the ball to start the second half. What can you do with it? Now what's your halftime adjustment? You've had 2 weeks to prepare. That adjustment was terrible, or what? That was terrible. So I would like to see what he does in the second half. Should have been an offensive pass interference. Yeah, we all know. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not saying Florida. It's going to come down to that play that Florida's going to lose. No, it's going to be multiple plays. The reason why they lose. But, man, that Brock Bowers is just really good. I mean, he's really good. That Washington guy's good. And then I saw they brought in Oscar Delp, who looks like a freaking clone, body type of Brock Bowers. Did you see the late hit on the punter? Yes, and I know the rule, which I didn't get up in arms about. If he's out of the pocket, he bumped into him. Now, that one I would be like, okay, that's fine. But the offensive pass interference, that one, 100%. Wide receiver got room because of it. Should have been called. But they called it defensive pass interference. That one blows my mind. Like, what the hell are y'all seeing? But we need a new coach. Napier is obviously not the guy. You have shorts. I understand the frustration. I really do. I'm not going to say that yet. I'm not going to say that. You got to give them at least a little bit. 8 games in. I think it's looked bad. It has looked bad. So, there you go. But are they here yet? No. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Well, I should be in a better mood. I wish we would have hired Kiffin. You know what? But that's one of those guys. See, okay. So this is why I always say that I want my head coach not to just call one side of the ball. Look at Kiffin. Kiffin's offense, immaculate. Looks great. But look at the defensive side. It might be worse than the Florida defense. I mean, Ole Miss's defense is god-awful. But Lane Kiffin's teams, when he's the head coach, their offenses look great. He don't care about the defense. So that's where I like my head coach to worry about all of it, because it seems like whatever the head coach calls, if it's the offensive side, that side usually looks better than what it is right now. Let's see. I think some of it is the play calling. It is. Yeah, I know. But winning is more important than recruiting. It is. Florida has struggled to get top talent. But look, I mean, Florida's got 5-star players out there, and they're not playing like 5-star players. So, not all 5-star players turn out to be that 5-star athlete, 5-star player. But you know what? I should be in a better mood. I'm going to take a walk. Because I just got to where I'm going. I want y'all to take a look at this. I may do some video. I got to stop talking about the game. It's going to make me mad. Watch this. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to show everybody the view, Ash. I'm going to show everybody the view. This is why I should be in a better mood. Just got here, what, about 30 minutes ago? This is why I should be in a better mood. Okay. All right. How do you flip this thing? There it is. This is why I should be in a better mood. Okay? This is why I should be in a better mood, but Florida is putting me in a bad mood. Check this out. I might do some video. I might get some videos while I'm down here. If y'all can guess where I'm at, which that should be a dead giveaway. I don't look the greatest right now. I'm dressing bad, but where I'm at's probably rubbing off on me already. So, can y'all guess where I'm at? I don't know if y'all can guess. Oh man, I got 40 people in here right now. Got 40 people. We're going to talk more. North Carolina, you're close. Our team is bad now. I will take a few years for the better talent to come in. Me too. But check this out. Like, I might get some better shots in Iceview, Blake. Okay, or Tennessee. Strednar, you got it. That is where I'm at, Tennessee. That's why I said I'm dressing terrible right now. I probably smell this Tennessee is wearing off on me right now, I think. Or, oh, man. South Carolina. Close, but no. We got us a cabin here. I should be in a better mood. Good for you, Blake. Hey, Pate. That's why I didn't go live during the whole game. I would have went live, but oh my goodness. Look, check this out. Blake, how did we beat Utah? I don't know, Connor. But check this out. I hate to switch. Dude, this got a freaking mini golf course. You gotta be kidding me. It's got a freaking mini golf course. What in the hell? All right. So, guys, it's just, you know what? I'm going to get this in the background so at least y'all don't have to look at my ugly self the entire time. Maybe have a better background view. Oh, that looks sweet. Yeah, we did beat Utah. I believe if we played Utah right now, we wouldn't beat them. You there for the week, Blake? Yeah, I'm here for just for a little bit. I really don't know how long I'm staying here. We just got here. I don't even know what the game plan is. I about slept most of the way. I had to take a nap waiting for the game, and I was so anxious about the game. I just wanted to watch it, and I'm just now disappointed. Second half is starting. Matthew, I don't even know if I want. What do you think about next week? Oh my goodness, who does Florida play? Is it South Carolina next week? I ain't got the schedule in front of me. Oh man, I don't know what it is, but I should be, like I said, I should be in a better mood with this right now. Should have stayed asleep. That's it. No, man, because it's just a long drive. So like long drives, man, I get tired. I can't do it. Texas A&M on the road. Oh God, it's Texas A&M, ain't it? I mean, it's a winnable game. It's a winnable game, right? I mean, Texas A&M, it ain't like at the beginning of the year, I would have said, oh, man, just because of the talent. But Texas A&M, man, they got some problems. I mean, Florida's just got issues because of the, new coach coming in and all this talent that, what happened last year. But, man, Texas A&M's got internal issues. They got all kinds of stuff. So, I know this is a sports channel, but I might get some good shots, get some good views. What in the world? They locked me out. Not with No Balls Billy. Oh, man. Huh? Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to get inside. Yeah. And he just fell. So, how do I get inside this thing? The door. I said, how do you get inside this thing? I was about to say that's what she said. Gotta have a laugh right now. We just have to know we will maybe beat Vandy. That is Florida since 1957. Is the game on? Ah. Somebody said it was starting. Jesus. Let me take a look before I get off here. Y'all know I like to see the first drive. Wait a minute, has it started yet? There's no way Florida went that quick. Oh my God, they did, didn't they? What happened? What did I miss? What did I miss? Did Florida go like 3-and-out or something? I'm getting irritated. Like I said, I should be in a good mood. Tennessee, Mike Britt, 100% correct. And I'm going to try to enjoy myself. But the man coming up here, touchback on kickoff. Okay, UGA has a hurt player. Okay, I was a little nervous. I'm like, oh my God. Man, I just want to see Florida sustain a drive. If they go 3-and-out, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to lose my shit. It's just. Had to make sure to bring my own TV that had my stuff on it, so I knew I could watch the game. But I don't think I knew I was going to do a halftime thing, but I don't even think I'm going to do anything after the game. I mean, it really depends. Maybe Florida can make somewhat of a comeback and get the spread. I mean, the spread, what was it, 22.5? I'm angry too, Blake. It's just, man, it's like, what is that? Your parents would always say, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. And man, I just, like I said, I never thought they would win. Just wanted to not be embarrassed, you know? But I put the blame on the coach. A lot of the blame, I'll say 75% coaches. Because 25% I've seen players like Amari Burney on the touchdown to Bennett. Yeah, he should have made a play. He should have intercepted it. Mark this down. Billy will be gone in 2 years. I don't know. I think he's got a longer leash. I really do. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with what's going on, but man, Kirby Smart wasn't the greatest. His team played better than this in his first year. But man, I tell you what though, look at Mario Cristobal down in Miami. They did squeak out a win against Virginia, but man, they haven't looked the greatest. And I think he's got a long leash. Let's see what we got. Okay. Hey, screen to ETN. Love it. Love it. There we go. A screen to somebody else other than number 3. See, Florida 28, Texas A&M 24. I can see that, Pate. I mean, I just think Texas A&M, they're I don't know, they're weird right now. With all the stuff that's been going on. Anthony Richardson going deep, looking deep, incomplete. We've been on the till next year since 2010, and I think that's been the frustrating part. Some of this blame needs to be on the administration too. They've been at fault for not giving in to some of the head coaches as well. McElwain was one of them. So I know people hate McElwain, but McElwain was lied to from the Florida administration. There you go, ETN, baby. They're getting some run. Yeah, Georgia's playing more of a pass defense. So they got 3 down linemen. There we go. That's actually good blocking for once. Man, Florida's offensive line, they have not been blocking the greatest today. Here we go. Richardson looking deep. Another overthrow. We had some good years in between. We did. But what he's talking about next year is like championship level. Hell, if you think about it, McElwain took Florida to 2 SEC championship games. He got blown out in them, but he did take them to 2 SEC championship games. Let's see. I am liking Florida's offense a little better, more aggressive. Now it looks like they've opened up the playbook a little more. So this is kind of what I'm wanting to see a little bit, especially from Napier. That's okay. You got to believe this. This is going to be 4 down territory at this point, especially you're at midfield. If you want to do something right here, I'm gonna watch this 28-3 open up the playbook. Absolutely. Why not? The playbook. I don't know if it's already been open. Who knows? But you got to think, man. There's still talent on the offensive side. The wide receivers are not the greatest. What in the dog shit? Oh, Jesus! Look at Richardson. Yeah, he's okay. Now you're going for it. You go for it. When you run like that, you're wanting to get 4 or 5 yards. You want 4th and 4. You're going for it right here. Let's see this drive. Let's see what happens. If they don't get it right here, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, this has to do with pride at this point. Pride. Who wants it? Where's Pearsall? Where's my boy Pearsall? Pearsall in the slot. Trips to the top. Johnson coming in motion. Just nobody false start this time. Nobody false start this time. Here we go. And time. Oh, that's a penalty. Thank you. Damn, they knocked the shit out. Piece of shit, Georgia. Piece of shit. Just like how they took out Kyle Pitts when Kyle Pitts was destroying them 3 years ago. They took him out. Piece of shit, mother. Oh, God, Lee. I was about to go off on these pieces of shit. I mean, the whistle blew, you piece of shit. Everybody else kept up. 99's a fucking piece of shit. What a piece of shit Georgia is. Hey, Matthew Walker, they're out now. I made sure. My wife took them out. Oh, man. Piece of crap. I turn back on. Thank you, Blake. Love the content. Maybe 15 wakes up and gets pissed off. Maybe that will. Dude, everyone pulled up but him. Come on now. He hits him. Oh, I didn't do nothing. No, you knew what you did. Georgia, that's what. Now, Georgia did that to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts was destroying them. And what did they do? They took out Kyle Pitts. Headhunted him. I was pissed off that game. I'm glad Florida beat their ass, but I was really excited for that 4th and 4. I was really wanting to see what Billy Napier had. I was like, man, that's just do or die at that point. I don't know. I just know Georgia, how they are. They are like a piece of. Let's see. I was about to break my 1500 TV Samsung. I mean, like whenever they played, when Kyle Trask and Kyle Pitts, 100% that was on purpose. They went after. Oh, nice move, Henderson. They headhunted him. They were trying to take Kyle Pitts out because they couldn't stop him. So maybe an eye for an eye. Maybe, you know what? Georgia has good tight ends. But no, that was 100% they took out Kyle Pitts that year. They'll never admit it, but it was 100% they took him out. Let's see. Pearsall motion. Richardson's going to take it. Get a Pearsall, get a block. There you go. There you go, Richardson. Go, Richardson. Hey, there we go. There we go. Some heart. Some heart. Some heart. Yes. Some heart right here. Keely Ringo. He said, Rich said, get off of me. Okay. Man, it's like my arm hurts when I hold this thing. Come on. Good drive. Good drive. Best, by far the best drive to me. This is a good drive. Come on. What are you going to do, Richardson? I missed that throw. He's missing high. He had him. Yeah. Man, that bunch formation. Watch them right here. Look at them. They're all like, oh, man. Yep, Johnson too. Just missing high, missing. I get Montreal Johnson, but Zipper he was open too. See, trips up to the top. Xanders, haven't heard his name in a while. So they're going 2 tight end set right here. Pistol set, 2 receivers up to the top. They're going to run it. Lowers the shoulder. Okay. See, I'm especially in this situation, why is it right? But maybe they're just trying to get touches for ETN. ETN's, he's a heck of a pass catcher too, especially with with movement. Let's go. 3rd down and 7. Let's see what they can do. Neighbor's showing, I don't know, his facial expression looks a little better. Let's see. Quad up to the top. 1 second. Go. There we go. Go ETN. Get the outside. Get the outside. Cut it, baby. 1st and goal. Need to speed the game up. You know, I like what they're doing right here. This has been awesome. ETN, nice. I like the pace of it. See, I didn't want Florida to go high tempo at the beginning. When they were doing that high tempo, I was like, man, slow this game down. Maybe you need to speed it up now because you're down by so much. But, man, I really didn't want Florida to go high tempo because I wanted less opportunities for Georgia. And then you go 3 and out. Does not help at all. Go Richardson. Lowers the shoulder. Inside the 5, down to about the 3. Yes, but they're down by 25. Yes, let's see. Man, maybe that penalty, maybe that woke up Richardson. Trips up to the top. Here we go. ETN, easy walk-in touchdown. Right to the teeth of that Georgia defense. Let's go. Some life. Some life. Some life. Really like seeing that. Great drive. Great to come out the half. Looks a little better. Napier looked confused in the first half. He actually, on the sideline, he looked a little confident. Looked like he had a little emotion to him. So I liked it. I like that drive. Best drive by a country mile. Best drive. That's what I want to see. See, I mean, did I think Florida was ever going to win? No, but I wanted to see some progression. I wanted to see something. Give me something to be happy about. And that's it. That makes me happy. I'm okay with that. Thank you, 99, for the personal foul penalty. Man, maybe that lit a fire up under Florida's ass. Look at it. Yeah, maybe that lit up a fire, so we're going to find out. 28-10. So let's see what Florida can do, but I'm going to end this stream. I appreciate y'all watching me and then going crazy after that 15-yard penalty. That pisses me off. I just see Georgia always trying to, like, do some freaking shady crap. It just reminds me of Kyle Pitts when they headhunted him. And it still pisses me off to this day. But, hey, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let's hopefully Florida can make some noise in the second half. Let's see what defense can do. 3 and out? We'll find out. Hey, y'all have a good one.